Every morning, I start my day with a cup of hot green tea. And I'll eat my breakfast and I'll drink my tea, but at some point in the morning, I pick up the tea, what is left of it, and it's become lukewarm. That's when I put it in the microwave and I zap it to make it hot again. Hot tea is amazing. Lukewarm tea, you can barely swallow. I think my water is ready. People drink hot tea, people drink cold iced tea, but no one wants to drink lukewarm tea. Jesus used a very similar analogy to my analogy in Revelation chapter 3 when he was talking to the church at Laodicea. Listen to what he said. Revelation 3, starting in verse 15. I know your deeds, that you are neither hot nor cold. I wish you were either one or the other. So, because you are lukewarm, neither hot nor cold, I am about to spit you out of my mouth. I have lukewarm tea sometimes, but in Laodicea they had lukewarm water. The city of Laodicea did not have an adequate water supply, so they built an underground aqueduct to bring water in from neighboring cities. There were two cities that were close by. One was Hierapolis, the other was Colossae. Colossae was well known for its cool, cold water coming from mountain streams, and Hierapolis was well known for its hot springs water. But by the time the hot water from Hierapolis made it to Laodicea, it had cooled to lukewarm. And the cold water that came from Colossae, by the time it got to Laodicea, it was also lukewarm. In a very powerful way, Jesus says your spiritual condition is just like your water supply. It's lukewarm. He said, I want you to be hot. I wish you were on fire for me. But instead, like a lukewarm cup of tea or like a lukewarm glass of water, you've lost your fire for me. With COVID, we've all become accustomed to seeing these instant thermometers. You do this on your forehead and you discover my temperature is 97.8. Instantly, I know my temperature. It would be nice if there were a spiritual thermometer where we could instantly tell a person's temperature spiritually. If you could instantly find out just how close they are to God. If you in some way, to some degree, have cooled off, if you're not as on fire as you used to be, if you don't feel like you're as close to God as you once were, there is good news towards the end of this letter. Jesus says in verse 20, here I am. I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come in to him and eat with him and he with me. I love that picture because Jesus is talking about having a meal. Let's sit down and fellowship together. That's as close as you can be, sitting around the table. Jesus today just maybe knocking on your heart's door right here through the screen that you're watching. He's knocking. If you've cooled off, if you're not as close to him as you once were, there is a way to be on fire again. I encourage you, especially during the Christmas season, as you're buying gifts for everyone else, give Jesus the gift that he wants the most, and that is your devotion, a heart that is on fire for him. I love you so much, church family. Thank you for listening. Tomorrow will be in Revelation chapter 4.